Hello, welcome to Kingdom Cooking. I am your cooking host, Romel Dwayne Moore Sr. Don't forget, Jesus said, man shall not live by bread alone, but by every word that proceed out of the mouth of God. That means we need spiritual nutrition as well as natural nutrition. The purpose of this program is to give you a delicious recipe for your family, along with an encouraging word from the Lord. So today we're going to be making a quinoa salad. I am using the dark quinoa today with chickpeas, and the word of the Lord is coming out of my book, Fight Back. All my books you can find on Amazon, Kindle, half of them on Audible. All right, so let's jump right in. So what I have here, I have chickpeas. We have some orange, red, and green peppers, cucumbers, some purple cabbage, fresh shredded carrots, about 4 or 5 tablespoons of cilantro chopped up. And for the sauce, we're going to do the sauce first. So what I have here is 1/3 of a cup of olive oil. Get that in there. 1/4 of a cup of lime or lemon juice. Teaspoon of pepper. Teaspoon of salt. And a few minced garlics. Garlic. All right. And we just want to whisk this. All right. I want to talk about in my book today a chapter titled Always Outnumbered. Okay. Went through a season in my younger days where I dealt with a lot of bullies. And one point, we moved, and I enrolled into a new school. There we go. A new school in the middle of the year. And unfortunately, my first day of school was met with a lot of friction. All right. Got our bowl here. So the dressing is done. All right. So I'm going to add my quinoa. Now this is 1 cup before it's cooked. So once it's cooked, it'll come out to like 1.5 cups. This is 1 cup of the dark quinoa. Yes, very nutritious. Okay, I'm gonna add chickpeas, carrots, the cabbage, cucumbers. I should have got a bigger bowl. Green peppers, orange, and the red. Okay. Add cilantro. Looks great. Look at there. I'm keeping my word with the series of recipes for my vegan and vegetarian supporters. All right, so we got that good to go. And so, first day of school, enrolled, went to my class, and when the teacher left out, I was surrounded by, there was about 5 young men in the class who never seen me, didn't know me, came and surrounded me as I was sitting down, cursing at me like a sailor, telling me what they were going to do to me when we went to the bathroom, after school, during recess, at lunch, what have you. And one of the most frightening, terrifying days of my life. And so to make a long story short, because it's called Always Outnumbered, when I went to the bathroom, well, during the whole class, they were passing me notes, threatening me, telling me what's going to happen. The entire class was waiting to see what would happen. So when we went to the bathroom, you know, I used to stand in line in the hallway and you went in 2 or 3 at a time. They surrounded me at the urinal, threatening me. Never did anything. We went to recess, surrounded me at recess, threatening me. Never did anything. And so to make a long story short, I never ran, never backed down. I was full of fear, but I looked my enemies in the face and was ready for whatever would happen. And by the grace of God, they never put a hand on me. And so the moral of the story is the enemy loves to initiate fear. He wants the people of God to be full of fear. The number one thing that have been spread during this pandemic season is fear. People walking around with masks and don't even need it anymore. People, they're driving with masks on. They're jogging with masks on. And the world, you know, have lost its mind in many aspects. We've lost all common sense because fear gripped us about a virus. And that's one of the enemy's number one weapons. It is fear. Having faith and courage does not mean you don't have fear, but it is facing your fear. And it is standing, looking the enemy in the face and saying, I will not move. I will not get off my square. I'm not giving up an inch. Do what you got to do, but I'm going to stand my ground. That's the season we in. We may be surrounded by the enemy coming from every direction in our society now, like I was in grade school, on the playground, in the bathroom, but stand your ground, look your enemy in the face, and fight back if you have to. All right. Just want to encourage you with that. Let's add the dressing. All right. And let's mix. Smells good. Doing my best to eat better these days. Say, when you get older, you should be wiser. When we know to do better, when we know better, we should do better. That's what they say. All right. Mix this pretty good. Looky here. I want you to take a look at this. Beautiful quinoa salad with chickpeas. Take a taste. That's actually very good. Don't forget, Jesus said, man shall not live by bread alone, but by every word that proceeds out of the mouth of the Lord. God bless you.